Howdy y'all, thanks for tuning in. And if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know exactly what this is. We're gonna try a little of this on 5T and maybe see if we can get it unstuck. Like, share, and subscribe. So let's get started.
We don't know that it is stuck. It may turn.
It may. So we've only tried it by hand to turn it. We haven't done any force on it. So we'll pull the hood off here. I'll dump a little this down in there, and yeah, we'll see. Kind of a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want it. Going your way. Yeah, I can take it to be easier with you. You want to pull the valve cover? Those are 3/4. Why don't we go get a deal and zip it off?
Yeah.
It ain't too dirty up there.
No. Oil's a little milky that's in here. We're going to take the valve cover off of here and have a peek inside. It's like somebody tried to. Oh, those are got like a O-ring in them. Oh, that don't look near as bad as 4G looks.
No, not even close to what 4G was. This looks really good in comparison.
They said it was running. Alright, you got the marble there by you.
That actually looks really good. Huh.
Yeah, it does. There's a little bit of surface rust here, but...
Yeah, but that's nothing like 4G was.
4G was...
I wonder if we ought to just dump some right down into the exhaust.
I was kind of thinking that too.
And,
that'll get the exhaust valve.
Yeah. And just cut a little hole in there and we'll retape, or we'll keep a can over it.
I can retape it too, but too bad this got bent.
Yeah.
Anything can be fixed.
Maybe that'll run down into a couple of them. Be sure and put plenty in here. At least the center two.
Yes, yeah. Which seemed to be the worst. They were on 4G.
I'm really pleased to see how much oil was up in here.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's just from condensation from sitting.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Not bad looking oil.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Dump some on it, I guess.
Let me, I got a squirter can of this, and I'll go squirt some down in the holes here.
Okay.
And in each one of these valves. That way I can get it in there more directly.
Yeah. Yeah, that pony's free. It's got a little bit of back and forth free play, but not terrible. Nothing like 7U.
I think 7U is going to need a...
It needs a whole pony motor, probably.
I think so.
Which, I don't know where I'm going to find one of those.
It'll go in there.
Could have just dumped it all over the top of it.
That one's probably open.
All right, bets. Is it going to turn?
We're going to try it tomorrow. We'll give it 24 hours. Some of this stuff might, if nothing else, help it lubricate. We could pull the intake off and squirt it directly in there.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I don't want to. Them things are probably rusty, and I don't want to start that.
All right.
Like we had with Lefty.
Yeah, this looks way better than Lefty did.
All right, I'm going to put it back on, and we'll just, I guess we'll let this thing set.
Just slip these over to keep any dirt out.
And tomorrow, we'll put it in third gear, and we'll just gently give it a nudge and see if anything moves. Just be patient. We'll get you out. We've got the main clutch in. Dad put it in third gear. I'm going to push on the drawbar here with the skid steer.
We'll just rock it.
We'll rock it real gently and see if this engine's actually free. We put some marble in it yesterday, so maybe. I don't know. I think it's another case of wishful thinking. Dad thinks it's unstuck. Dad thinks it'll move, so we'll see.
I like the looks of that motor in the top end.
Yeah, it looked nice and clean in there.
Yeah.
So I'll rock it. Dad's going to watch this pulley down here and see if it moves. All right, let me get in the skid steer and let's give this a try.
Try it again. Go ahead. No, she ain't budging, is it?
It's locked up.
Yeah, you can tell it's tight. Well, let me take it out of gear. I think our next avenue is pull the head off and look in there, and it may not be stuck as bad as 4G was, but it's stuck.
Yeah, it is.
I know I was wishful thinking, but so that's where we're at. We probably, I think I knew in the back of my mind, but you're right, it was wishful thinking.
Well, we bought this for the track chains and some of the components, and it had the same engine. So if we do need something for 4G, it should be on this machine. Plus the pony motor we might need for 7U. That was our thinking.
Yeah. And I don't think we want to do it, but no, we don't want to, but would be nice to have this exhaust intake system for starting is a little better than 4G's, but
well, 4G's going to be a
original.
Yeah, and it's going to be a cold-blooded cat because it's going to be summer shows and fall harvest festivals. So
All right.
Okay, we know what we got.
We know where we're at.
We definitely know that this thing's frozen. And in the words of, I've said it before, in the words of one of my favorite movie characters, Buster Scruggs, well, that ain't good. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it set here for a little bit while we work on other things outside here today. I might come out before we put the skid steer away and put it to bed for the night. I might give it one more tap and see if anything moves. We don't want to force anything, so I'm very ginger with it. It actually did spin the tires on the skid steer a little bit, which kind of made me a little nervous. But when the brakes were locked up on the Army 6x6 trucks out there, over at the old farm place, you would be surprised that that skid steer actually moved them. So it got the best of me. I know we already tried once, but I got to give it at least one more try. And I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I want to see if we can get this to move. The transmission's in third gear and the clutch is in. Nope. One more bump and then that's it. I don't want to break something. I'm afraid this one's stuck. I think we bought us another 4G. I'm gonna go take it out of gear and at least push it back out of the way a little further. Got you back, guys, in bib overall cam. I know it's not very stable, but this thing should roll, hopefully. I don't have anything really good to push on here, and this guard's probably going to go in the scrap heap anyway. You can stay there. You're always hopeful that maybe you can pull out a miracle. Unfortunately, this one's not a miracle. I do want to thank you for watching. I think it just dawned on me. 5T's got an affliction. I think its affliction is Minnesota Moda. No. Yeah, that wasn't good.